If we have arrested 100 criminals, non-mafia, kidnappers, and so on and so forth, 99.99% of them will mark Igbo.
Justice for the innocent Fulanis that have been facing big challenges in the south.
I greet all my country people. This is 042 Solex, Onye Akụkọ Ụwa. I'll be speaking English language on this particular broadcast for a reason. And I am here to address a particular video clip that came out from Maryland, United States of America. A video clip that shows the executive governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, where he made a very careless statement as he was addressing Anambrarians in United States. At a particular point on his speech, he claimed that since he assumed office for 3 years and 3 months now, that if they have arrested 100 criminals in Anambra State, that 99.9% of them are all Igbos. That statement has sparked a wild reaction among the Igbos and also among Nigerians in general, which is expected though. Without wasting any time, let's watch the video and listen to the governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, as he made the speech.
Factual. I've been in office for three years and 3 months, okay? If we have arrested 100 criminals, non-mafia, kidnappers, and so on and so forth, 99.99% of them will mark Igbo. Did you hear me right? I said 99.99% of them will mark Igbo. So these things are unmade because that was part of the lie that was put in propaganda. They are into kidnapping because it is the next lucrative business after Yahoo and drug. The next one for find disabled kidnapping. Omaka, and this is even other states. If I not where we do all Anambra. Idolu Anambra. Onye nke na village fa ogote motorcycle me ajoin kelifa na abia ka etinye na line. Akpoli abai mafia mama how to ifa. Ijide also on the Fulani. I'll repeat and I want you to quote me right. 99.99% of all the criminals, kidnappers and so on that were arrested so far, Bomoaki Igbo. Igbos are the ones kidnapping Igbos. They are the ones killing Igbos. All these camps. Igbo. And by the way, because I came with the same false narrative. The false narrative like, oh, the Fulanis, they are invading our people. They are now everywhere. They are waiting for whistle to be blown. And this, and they will take over. And therefore, we are the ones who are the liberators. We are now going into the bush to go to chase out the Fulanis. Nobody asked the question. They are now banning mafia to go and liberate you. How do they feed 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year? How do they feed? How do they feed? So that's, you see, I like I said, I'm one of you, but I decided to go home.
All right, you've just heard it as I heard it, and then I know many people have seen this video, but I want to make some sense out of it. Now, this particular video is beginning to generate some guts among the Fulani communities around Anambra State, now claiming that they are innocent, they are holy, that all the stories going around Anambra State for how many years now have all been allegations that the Fulanis in Anambra are very innocent. Let's look into this short video clip and see how one of the Fulani brothers is celebrating the speech of Governor Soludo and also asking for justice for the innocent Fulanis in Anambra State that have been accused all this while. I'll be right back.
Mr. Charles Soludo of Anambra State once said 99.99% of the and in Anambra State are all the truth finally have been out. Justice for the innocent Fulanis that have been facing big challenges in the southeast, southwest, south states of the Nigeria. Justice for that innocent Fulanis.
All right, you've seen that, right? Now, this is my own reaction on this trending topic. And my first message goes to the governor of Anambra State, Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo. Sometimes I feel like Governor Soludo does not really know what he represents as the governor of a whole state. Don't get it twisted. Governor Soludo is a very brilliant man and an achiever for that matter. But then sometimes I feel like he doesn't know the value of the seat he is occupying, or he doesn't know how far his speech can go in making or marring his people. Why do I say so? Well, Soludo may not be wrong in his assertion that 99.99% of the criminals that have been arrested since he came into power are Igbo people. He may not be wrong. But then I want to give a very clear instance here. A man runs a poultry farm in the countryside or near the bush, let's put it that way. And then he has a farm settlement there where he stays to look over his farm. He lives in the poultry farm. There came a time that whenever the man goes in to sleep at night, he would always hear a sound, whoa, like that on the roof of his poultry farm. And when he comes out in the morning and opens the poultry farm, behold, he sees many birds laying dead. And then he also sees a hole on the roof, notifying him that an animal invaded the farm. Then he fixed the roof, and then at night again he went to sleep. He heard the same sound again, and coming out the next morning, he still met the same thing or similar thing that had happened yesterday. Now, the man thought of what could be the solution to this problem, and then he bought a trap. He went to the entrance of the poultry farm and set the trap on the ground just at the entrance of the poultry farm. And coming back the next morning, he found out that his trap caught a snake. Now, he still set that trap again, the same place, the next day, and still came out in the morning and saw another snake that was caught by the trap. Possibly, the snakes he has caught may have killed and consumed some chickens in his farm. But then that made the man to ignore the sound he hears on the roof every night that notifies him that a bigger animals invades the farm also. He also ignored the hole that he sees on the roof each morning he comes out just because he has caught two snakes. And then he has concluded that everything that has been happening in that farm were caused by the snakes. I think that is the case playing out here. Now, Governor of Anambra State, that's why I said he may not be wrong when he said that 99.9% of the criminals arrested, note it, arrested, not the criminals committing or perpetrating crime in Anambra, but 99.9% of the criminals arrested. That means there are still so many other criminals that have not been arrested or that nobody talks to them. Now, after listening to such a careless speech from Governor Soludo, I decided to do a little search and to put together some facts and figures. I decided to do a little research, and one of the tools, just one of the tools I used in my research was ChatGPT. Yeah, some people may say it's an AI, but then it's very reliable. Now, I asked ChatGPT to give me a list of attacks linked to the Fulani herdsmen that occurred in Anambra State since Governor Soludo came into power. And here is it. Let's look at it together. Anambra State, 1. Enugu in Njikoka local government massacre. Date, December 24th, 2022, around 1 a.m. Location, Enugu Njikoka local government. Casualties and damage, At least 17 civilians were killed, approximately 30 injured, 8 houses burned. Report of rape, sexual violence, 6 women allegedly. Shh. All right. Details. Armed Fulani herdsmen attacked a Christian farming community using farmland access points to set fire to homes and carry out targeted killings and abductions. Soludo, I never heard that one Fulani man was arrested after this. Number 2, Mkpunado Aguleri, Anambra East Local Government, armed invasion. Date, January 22, 2023. Location, Mkpunado Aguleri, Anambra East Local Government. Casualties and damages, no confirmed fatalities. Extensive destruction of cassava farms and other crops. Local panic and widespread displacement. Details. Herdsmen wielding AK-47 rifles invaded from neighboring Enugu State territory, rampaging through farmlands over 2 week span. Local vigilantes and police responded but were not able to make any arrests. All right, now that was just 2 among some communities they've invaded in Anambra State since the present government came into power. Now, I went ahead to ask ChatGPT to give me a list of Fulani kidnappings in Anambra State since Charles Soludo came into power. And then here it is. Documented kidnapping by suspected Fulani herdsmen. 1. Adoption of 4 siblings in Achala, Enugu Agidi in Njikoka local government area. Date, night of December 15 to morning of December 16, 2023. Location, Achala Village, Enugu Agidi, Njikoka local government. Details, suspected herdsmen entered the home around 10 p.m. during a power outage and abducted 4 children, age 13, 14, 21, and another 21, while their parents were briefly away. Outcome, the children were rescued early on December 16, 2023, near Urum, 25 kilometers away, and reunited to their family. Number 2, kidnap of land buyers by Fulani herdsmen in Amanuke, Oka North local government. Date, around early August 2024, reported August 9, 2024. Location, Amanuke, Oka North local government area in bushland near Mbako. Details, 2 Fulani herdsmen armed, ambushed and kidnapped unspecified land buyers inspecting land in a forest area. They also stole their phones and money. Outcome, they were successfully rescued by Eastern Security Network, ESN operatives. The kidnappers were arrested. Number 3, kidnapping at Dubai Estate, Oka. Date, over 3 weeks period ending July 24, 2024. Location, Dubai Estate near 4th Avenue Junction, Oka Capital. Details, 6 individuals comprising a professor, a man and his fiancée, and 3 minors, 1 boy, 2 girls, were abducted by suspected Fulani herdsmen along the Onitsha-Oka Enugu Expressway near Dubai Estate. Ransom and release. 2 adults paid a combined of 76 million naira, 31 million and 45 million naira in ransom. The status of the 3 young victims is not clearly reported, but at least 4 were released. At least 4 were released. So where are other 2? All right. There are so many other incidents like this, but then take note, ChatGPT only record or report some of the most popular ones. There are so many other incidents like this that I've even reported on my own platforms concerning kidnapping by the herdsmen. But then it's quite unfortunate that the governor of Anambra State claims he doesn't see all those things. And even the security operatives claim they don't see them. These are just a few among so many kidnapping incidents linked to Fulani herders in Anambra State since year 2022 that Governor Soludo came into power as a governor of the state. And then for people that may doubt the reliability of ChatGPT as an AI app, I want to show you that even the speech made by Governor Soludo a few days ago already appeared here in ChatGPT. Look at it. Not kidnapping by Fulani herdsmen. Governor Soludo emphasized that 99% of kidnappers arrested since 2022 are Igbo youths and not Fulani herdsmen. Many ransoms and kidnapping cases, example in Ayamelum local government area in 2021, predated Soludo's tenure and involves unclear perpetrators. All right, now looking at all these kidnapping cases, invasion, and even massacre that claimed 17 lives in Enugu in the year 2022. Now, the bigger question to Governor Soludo, his security operatives, and Nigerian police in Anambra State should be, why are all these people never arrested? Why is it only Igbo youths that are arrested when they perpetrate evil or when they commit crime? And sometimes even innocent Igbos are arrested. Why? Don't get it twisted. I don't support crime in any way. I don't support it. But then treat Mr. A the way you treat Mr. B. Don't treat your own brothers with a gun and machete and then treat foreigners or invaders who are committing the same crime with a kid glove. It doesn't make any sense. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying there are no Igbos among the criminal elements that are causing insecurity in Anambra State or even in Southeast. No. Neither am I saying that all Fulanis in Anambra are criminals. I didn't say that. But then fish out the criminal elements among the Fulanis and among all tribes that live in Anambra State, just the way you fish out the criminal elements among the Igbos living in Anambra State. That's my message. Now, you where they watch me, it go make better sense if you took much for the matter by dropping your opinion on the comment section down below. May we know what you carry for mind. And now here we go draw the curtain for this particular segment of Waiting This Up. Don't forget, I remember your one and only personal information chef, 042 Solex. Onye akụkọ ụwa, ka emesịanụ.